Just a reminder, everybody, next month is Deadpool month.
Yeah, man.
What up, family? Welcome to the
Finally,
show.
we don't have to be creative or original. This is one subject for a whole month.
Here's the Hit City, aka the Hitman. I am the Zombie Lucha Libre, aka, well, the Hitman's a verbal assassin. I am the monster that goes rock.
Hey, yo,
Today
it's
we're,
me. E. Answering the call, the number one zombie. You can't sleep with me.
because I'm married. I'm playing.
I'm the lyrical, miracle man's. I already forgot my words. All right, go on.
Mystical, magical.
Lyrical, satirical, miracle man. Nobody can spit faster than I can. Nobody spits
Oh,
faster than Alabaster Bastard. Heavy plastic faster. Yeah, I'm sure there's another word there.
that's spaghetti.
Mon spaghetti.
That's right, guys. We're getting into The Boys, episode Quattro.
Los Niños. Not the boys in the hood. Not the boys with the juice boxes. Te boys. But real quick, because we're kind of talking about DC stuff. Did you see the
These
I think it
nuts.
comes out on like July 11th, but they
July.
dropped the first few episodes of Suicide Squad anime.
What?
That may be something we can talk about.
Man,
We
get
if
clear
you
with
may or
our
may not have noticed, we generally don't talk about something we drop, but we haven't talked about the Acolyte for a while. So there may be an opening, but we may just jump right into Deadpool next week.
yeah. So acolytes using your lightsaber to cut your hair. Shame.
Sure.
We'll probably jump in the last episode of the acolytes. Acolyte battery, acolyte water.
Oh no, Frank. 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 Oh, he's burned. Frank is. But nobody wants a burned wiener.
Is that Frank Castle or is that a Deadpool?
Something to do with the boys. I don't know. Something about Frank getting burned in a burned wiener.
I think that's what it is. Sounds like Super.
Not a hero who are people.
That's right, guys. We're getting into episode Quattro of The Boys. Homelander goes home.
You know, he went to the trouble of cooking a whole Frank. I would hate for it to go to waste.
He is
We'll get to
frightening.
that.
He is fucking frightening, dude. With the little twitchy smile that he has. Come on, go try it. Go. Nah, I'm okay. No. Go try it. Damn.
So,
Though you don't want to be in the guy bad side. So this episode contains Mr. His name is Huey, right? Douglas Huey.
yeah, the main character's name is Huey, yes.
He goes, they ask I
A-Train?
keep forgetting. Kimiko?
Yes, Kimiko to go with him
Go with me.
on a
He's like-
recon mission.
And he's like, okay, cool. I like how she's so she's going to therapy to learn how to speech. You think it'll be a grand surprise when she starts speaking? I don't think she's gonna speak. You think she speaks at any time?
Nah. But it is weird that she hasn't bothered to learn sign or anything else. No, wait, she knows sign. She does it with Frenchie. I'm done. Never mind. Go on.
This is for non-signed people. That's why she's Texas. She's from Texas.
All my exes live in Texas.
Well, that's nice. That's why I live in California.
All two of them.
All two of them. So yeah, so they go to recon missions. She's like, all right, let's go. And then she's like, what are we doing here? Like, oh, we're meeting someone. And then all of a sudden, because she's like, he thought he got the call from MM. And then when he talked, he was like, you? Are you serious? You calling me in the middle of, because they were in the meeting, right? They were in the middle of a meeting, and then his phone buzzed. And then Miss Sister, what's her name? Sage? Sister
Sage, yeah.
Noticed that his phone went off, and then she's like,
Mm-hmm.
And then they meet up like, you call me? Are you serious? You trying to jeopardize me? It's like, I'm out of here. It's like, no. You owe me, dog. She's like, what do you mean? It's like, come on, man. It's like, what do you want? It's like, I want Compound V. You know, Homelander has that thing up in his penthouse, he said.
In his apartment, yeah.
Like, that's why you're the best one to get it in. Get in and get out. You would have thought someone would have cameras in his, but anyway, so he's like, no, I'm like, all right, like, yo, so if you do this for me, we're cool. And he's like, okay. He takes off. And then we see like a Hitman scope. Hitman, was that you? Insert scope here. We hear a gunshot, like, he's like, oh crap. So they run into the office, and then dude, that was nasty when Huey like trips over that. Was it a forklift? And his ankle just goes. His ankle just.
He was like, oh, that really hurts. Oh, geez, oh.
She was, can you move? Imagine you trying to text, like, getting shot at. Spell check. God damn it. How you say this word? What do you want me to do? Can you move? He's like, yeah. So they move, and then he's like, Kimiko gives him a quick rundown how to slice and dice people.
Huh.
She goes, ching. He's like, okay, I get it.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. Now I know how to use my box cutter from work.
She went full Office Space. You just take the stapler and you just shoot like this.
She like, and then as soon as Kimiko goes out, the rocket launcher and fucking gets blown up.
Yeah,
just
blew her to pieces. Damn, dude, Kimiko takes so much
fucking damage, bro. What do you think is gonna take her to kill her? Just put her in a box, chop her up,
sever her head, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. So she gets blown up, and Huey's like, "Ah, freak!" So they start attacking him. I guess he finally got blood on him. And then by that time she was walking, and then Huey gets attacked by the sister, the girl, whatever.
Yeah.
And then Kimiko is like, "What are you doing?" She's like, something. She's like, "I trying to help you." He's like, "No, you did this to me." And then they show a flashback of her fighting in the fight pits, and she has like a giant slash on her face. She goes, "Come with me," and she's like, "Nah." And she gets up, and then we hear the classic when people walk away, Kimiko!
Kimiko, I know. That was really funny that Huey ran up on the scene. Because, like, he doesn't speak Japanese and like, or sign language, so he doesn't know.
Right? He's like,
they're having a conversation, and then she's vocalizing, and he's just like,
I guess it's following the facial expression, like, "Yay!"
That looks. I think she's mad.
I think she's mad at you.
Let's go that way. Let's get out of here. And then, like, the only word he would have understood is when they're walking away. Kimiko!
Exactly.
Like, very bloodthirsty.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna get you. She could have gotten up, but yeah, she's walked off. Back at the fire plant, yeah, there's
when Butcher comes back in to the Starlight campaign.
Oh, there you go, Starlight.
And
fireflies.
then Starlight's like, I don't want this asshole in there. And everyone's like, yeah, we hate him, but he saved our lives. So, you know.
Give him another chance.
And then they're like, all right, but what's her face? The firework chick
Oh yeah.
is throwing a SNL skit right across the street.
She like as soon as what the fire bomb, the truth bomb, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then it's weird how MM is the one who kicked them out, and MM is like, you know what, we need him, we got to bring him back. So I'm
Because he
sticking up
saved
for him.
MM's life.
So he's like, damn.
MM's like, I don't have a beard of my own. His beard can come back.
It was weird without it, dude.
It's very jarring.
You would have think that it could have used at least a fake Santa beard or something, you know? Put a little stick on it.
Yeah, to me, that's why people are underestimating him, which is it may work in his favor, you know?
Yeah.
You are underestimating him because he doesn't have a beard.
And his cheeks are more sunk thin.
While Butcher has more of a beard, and it's like mewing. It's like boink, 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 boink.
It looked like he gained a little too, right? Like he's put a little more size.
Maybe.
Well, he
I
has
saw
to
him at I met him at the premiere of Sea Beast.
Oh, did you?
last year. Yeah.
Does he really
was
talk with that
there.
accent?
Yeah, he sounded exactly the same. But you know, he didn't say "oh, he can't hurt" or whatever. But yeah, he was very friendly. He was pretty cool in person.
Yeah, that's the only role he's been on, huh? The Boys, that's it that I know.
No, he was in some stuff before this, and he nailed it.
Mm.
Same with Homelander. Homelander was in Banshee before this,
No shit.
and I mean the show is very much a product of its time, and it's very edgy, but it was pretty good. You could tell Anthony Starr is a great actor from that role, his previous role.
Edgy. So yeah, Mr. over here Butcher is like, all right, give me what is it, $5,000 and a stick of butter, and then I'll find every dirt I could find in this mother. Which I guess they have like information on. You could get information on what's her name, fireworks, firecracker,
Yeah.
fire starter.
Yeah.
So as that's progressing, they're giving a little more people over here riding with her like, oh, up next we have the Deep, and they're singing a song. And then after that, like, we have someone special, Starlight Pastor.
Before the Deep and Sage singing that song.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. They explain why they showed that needle, that bloody needle in Sage's room when she was so chill before in the last episode.
That's what I've pointed out to, like, what was this needle for, right? That's what I said. What's going on there?
Well, we didn't mention it, but it was clearly there. But since we didn't know what it was for, we just kind of whatever.
Glossed over it.
Yeah. It was ominous, but we could explore it at a later time. And here we are. So they go into full detail. I get this. I forget whose law it was. But they actually touch on it in The Simpsons, where Lisa goes into detail about how the smarter you are, the less happy you are.
Oh, okay.
Because the more you examine everything.
And the people around you, like, they feel like you're not challenged enough.
More or less. So that's what Sister Sage does. And she's like, I hate this. And actually, you know what? It kind of tracks that she just wants to make herself dumber.
Yes.
But also, like, there's no lasting effects. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. Super brain or whatever.
Super brain. Her
So
brain looks
she's
like
like,
that
yeah.
guy from the Crane. She's like
She's like,
Crane.
yeah, I hate you. I'm not attracted to you. You're fucking gross when I have a brain. So do me a favor and just kind of, 7-Eleven slurping my brains a little bit. Yeah, just call me 7-Eleven. Make you take bigger gulps and.
Because she calls
All right.
them, right? It's like, I have this chicken nugget bucket. Oh, doesn't that happen later? At the end,
She's like,
towards the end?
I have more flavored sound for you.
No.
Mop.
Beep. Starts with a P, ends up with a Y. I don't know why, but it does.
And the octopus was not involved. Dude,
I like to see that
cephalopods are
fight.
smart though.
I would
They're
like to see
smart.
that fight.
What, the hentai?
One
I
in
just-
the air.
don't know where this is going. The cephalopods are smart. They're like his. I thought that was the one he ate last season, but apparently not.
I'll be scared, dude.
So his octopus mama.
She's gonna come out of
she's
that
got
tank
him
and choke him. Watch. She's gonna choke him.
I hope so. I hope it ends up being one of those body snatcher episodes where like she takes over
Oh,
other people's
God.
brains. That would be fucking cool.
She
But
goes
knowing
inside
them,
and
they
shit.
would do it. They would do it in a very gross way.
She's gonna go through the mouth, not
Mhm.
eyeballs.
So
yeah,
I mean, they
Mr.
already showed a full on lobotomy.
Lobotomy me.
What would you like today? A lobotomy.
So it's Miss Sage over here is directing Deep how to do it. She's like, all right, I need you to go a little forward. Don't puncture the eye. I need my eye. So go underneath the eye. I was just looking. I was like, honestly, I was like this, like looking. I was like, oh my god.
I personally seen something like that in action. So, I mean, if I got anal for it,
He tickled the birds. Oh yeah, he did the reach around. So she said that like he just go in there, scoop around, and then hit it and pull it out. And then she goes, I got more flavor for you. Say it, say it. Say it again.
more flavored sound for you, my. Hey.
He's like, fuck it. Whatever. I'm down.
I'm going the deep on that.
But she's saying that every time her brain gets damaged or anything, it grows back.
Yeah, apparently it's a super brain.
It's the immortal brain. So yeah. So they do the upside down twister. And then do you wanna keep the Homelander stuff separate, or are you gonna just jump back and forth, which I kinda hate, but whatever. We should just get into it.
We're talking about the episode.
Here we go. So we cut back to this lab, and all of a sudden the security guard's like, we lost contact with the top. And then it's like, it's in the elevator. And then you start hearing the countdown, 10, 9, it's getting in, 8, 7. Everyone's like excited. They point their guns, and he goes, ding. And it's your favorite guy. What was his real name? Ryan?
John.
John, yeah. Hey, John.
I brought Fudgy the Whale. It's nice. You
I
know,
want some of that. I want to fudgy the well.
yeah, if you're going to be brutally murdered and lasered into pieces, you may as well have a nice fudgy ice cream cake beforehand.
Before you go. So Homelander appears, and the security guard's like, oh, it's just Homelander. He's like, we're good. He goes, hi, John. He's like, Homelander. And then he goes, can you get Barbara on the phone? Because tell her it's important. It's a family reunion type of thing. And he's like, oh, okay. And he puts the fudge of the whale down, and it's he's like, oh, come on, everybody, grab a plate, bring plates, knife before it melts. He's like being so cordial. He started his wheel thinking. He started picking each and every one of them. Well, three out of the rest of the crew, right?
He only recognized 3 of them. The rest were new. So
Son. Ah,
it really puts into perspective how fucked up he is.
I think his name was Frank, right? Yeah, he did the whole bit. Yeah, it's Frank. So Mr. Frank is like, I remember you playing paper basket. What's it? Basketball. And he's like, what? Yeah, like, and every time you made those shots, you did a good. Yeah.
Well,
And I was over here behind this glass inside this oven, watching you make those damn paper baskets. Like, listen, let's make a bet. If I make it, best of 3, you get to go home early and go see your family, right? And I was like, oh shit. Right. When that started, I was like, yep, I know where that's going. Ain't going home. And then also the game progresses and he blocks one. He goes, Frank, how do you think it would look inside the little oven right here? She's like, what do you mean? Go inside. No, I'm okay. Go inside. So he's like, go inside.
I'm sorry. Why are you sorry? You were just doing your job.
We're just having fun.
Whew, that's cold. That's cold because he told him prior that he was just doing his job. So now he's like, you were just doing your job. Why would you be sorry?
And then he goes like, yeah, my skin didn't melt, but inside it hurt a lot. Really a lot. So the motherfucker turns it on. Yeah, he was cooking his chimichangas. You see this guy's eyes just burst out of his head, starts melting, his skin starts bubbling. I'm surprised he's not screaming. Is he screaming? I must have blocked that out. He's like, ah!
He would have made that shot.
He would have made that shot. You would have gotten home. Damn, that sucks. Because there's a main guy. I forgot his name. Steve? Let's call him Steve.
I don't know.
The jerk face. So he's coming, and then he's telling his story, and then he killed one of them. And then he's like, oh, remember the time after all the experiments you guys were doing on me, and this is the only time I had by myself that actually made me feel like a teenage little boy.
Right, but that was they went to the other characters.
Yeah.
So then they showed the fireworks show. They showed the butcher blackmailing the firework chick. Who, by the way, like what I thought she failed the audition. I don't understand how she's on the 7.
Yeah, because Sage doesn't. She like Sage tells Homelander, we need this girl.
Her and Splinter.
She's like, do we need her? She's like, we need her. She's like, fuck, I guess. All right. She's like, what do we need her for? Like, she's Starlight's kryptonite.
Yeah. So she's talking about how the butcher blackmails her and he does a bunch of Brit speak. And she's like, talk American. And he's like, all right, I'm going to tell everybody that you banged a 15-year-old. And she's like, oh. All right, let me post it for you.
I did not see that one.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. But then she just goes in front of Starlight's old pastor. And she's like, yeah, I banged a 15-year-old. And everyone's like, oh. And she's like, yeah, but like Starlight had an abortion and that was really messed up. Like,
damn.
Like apples to
naranjas.
To crab apples? Like,
I That's a straight one shot right there.
Like no, it was like big old like really messed up apples to like some much smaller, very personal apples. It was not apples and oranges. They were not different things. As hers was very fucked up, but she found a way to just like steer her dumbass followers to hate Starlight instead.
That's crazy, man. That's Trump right there.
Yeah, that's the parallel.
So yeah, so rawr. So after he posted them, I don't know how Butcher got Firecracker's keys to her van, to her trailer.
Because he was close to her.
She's like,
That's all he needs.
then after that he gives it to Frenchie. It's like, hey, Mom Phil, go get more dirt on her. She's like, what do I have
Go
to
and
do?
tell her what you love.
So he goes and he goes in there and he starts looking around. Back at Homelander.
Yeah.
So he goes, remember after he finished
Marty.
Marty. Remember that one time I remember it's when I used to finish doing all those tests, the only time I had time for myself, and you caught me with my pants down. What was that word you called me? Was it squirt? He's like, ha ha ha. Yeah, you know what? It was a fun day. We all had a good laugh, but we're over it, right? Like, yeah. It's just crazy how he's like, let me pull up this chair, and then I want to see you jerk off in front of everybody. I was like,
you know what? And here is where it really shown. Like, Anthony Starr is a good actor because you feel it on his character. You know, like he doesn't feel like he's joking.
yeah,
He really feels like he genuinely feels these things.
this
He's a good
anger
actor. And that's why Eric Kripke, the show's head writer, said that the man deserves, an award because he really delivers on that character. And it's true. He makes you hate him. He's a great villain.
you can also feel like how unstoppable he is right now, which is another thing too. So yeah, so he tells what do you call him? Marty, like, I want you to whip it out and start jerking off. She's like, what? Ha ha ha. No, I'm not laughing. She goes, if you don't do it, I'm gonna lace your dick off. I was like, whoa. So he starts doing it, and he's like, oh, come on, we're waiting for you. Get hard. What's going on? What, anxiety? It's all right. It happens to her. Let's cheer for her. So come on. It's like, there you go. So he lasers his pee off with a big hole like this. It's like, then he collapses and all this puddle of blood comes down. And Homelander's like, ew, you're getting your nasty juices on me, like kind of jokingly. And that's when Barbara comes like, Homelander, enough. He's like, oh man, he always was the stern one. And he goes, come on, put him out of his misery.
Damn, dude.
So he stomps on his head.
I mean, the dick frying was wow, but also curb stomping a dude just man. Like,
exploding watermelons. That was insane.
Like sometimes I step on a bug and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't want to do this. Like,
you're on my way. I apologize.
Although, have you seen a close up of an ant? Because holy shit, they deserve it. But
To do like a Mothman?
no, they look like some straight up
Horror
demons.
shit.
They do.
Right, with
I'll
the
show
red eyes
you.
of that.
Show you. I will show you. They look like a Yu Yu Hakusho villain.
Turn red. Whoa.
Oh, Madara.
Shutting on. Anyways. So yeah, so pops his head and he goes, and then Homelander's like, all right, you go, let's go talk in my office. Like, no. Just talk right here. She's like, well, where? Let's go talk in the bad room. I was scared for her right there. She's like, then they explain, like, man, like you were so powerful that you cut through that woman's belly with your laser eyes, and you had the umbilical what? Umbilical cord
Cord.
still attached to you when you're dragging the lady. Can you imagine that image? She's just like, the girl's just like that.
They were like, damn, we can't even feed this umbilical cord to Hillary Clinton.
Oh no!
You had to make it political orders.
There we go.
Shut up. She's not even running. Go on.
Sheesh. And then she goes into like, man, we couldn't stop you if we even wanted to. You stayed. You know why? Because you wanted, was it attention,
Acceptance and love.
acceptance, and love. That's what kept you here. You didn't want to disappoint us. You always wanted it, and you're always gonna want it now. Like, no, I came to purge that out of me. It's like, no matter what you try to do, it's always gonna be there in you. And he's like, no. You're like, yes. So we cut away. We go back to Firecracker, and then when they released that paperwork of her getting an abortion, Starlight just lost it, and she went in and started beating the crap out of her. She's like, and they come after her. Hey, what are you doing? Everybody's recording her. They put another feather under her cap, and they drag her back, and she screams, ah! And then yeah, and then we cut back and we see everybody getting slaughtered. And then she was there by herself. And then Homelander leaves.
Yeah.
And then there's a quick fight with Mr. Butcher and the pastor. I guess he's Mr. Fantastic. He freezes his arm. Frenchie gets thrown out of the window. And then we thought that Mr. Butcher didn't have no power, but all of a sudden he does a Moon Knight and he woke up and there's a bloody mess everywhere.
Everywhere.
Then everybody's like, Starlight's like, what have you done? He's like, I have fucking no idea. And then Mr. Hitman over here is getting possessed by the power V. So he leaves. Everybody left. And then they go to then we come back to Kiwi in the hospital. He has the compound V, and then that's where Butcher sees Huey with the vial. He's like, I would have thought something more than you. He's like, I need it from my dad. Like, yeah, and then what else?
Don't do it, you can't.
You can't, bitch. Because he tells H.N., okay, we're good now. I guess he forgave him for his girl's death after how much they worked so hard. That's what it started all this motivation. Is to get a vengeance for her dead girlfriend.
Yeah.
So what's and then he just forgave him like that. See, I knew you were not gonna forgive me. Like, you know what? I wasn't, but we're good. Thank you. He takes Compound V back to the hospital. Shows, I guess, he keeps it in his pocket. He goes, "I love you." I guess he went to grab his hand. I guess he put the vial in his hand.
And do you think he would have done it?
It depends what powers he's gonna have now.
But I mean, his mom was there, and that's what seemed to have stopped him.
I guess he thought about it because I guess the words that
Butcher.
Butcher it resonated in his head. I guess he just like, you know what? Because somebody told him like, I guess it's time for him just to let him die. I guess that's what Kimiko said.
Kimiko, yeah. Would you have
Told
done
him
it?
if there's a chance of saving him, yes. But then we
Yeah.
don't know the secondary things.
I
So he
don't,
goes there.
dude. Like,
Yeah.
I give my dad superpowers. He's just gonna like golf. He's gonna like hit a ball farther. Like, who fucking cares? Oh wow! Oh no! Great responsibility. Like, who cares? I mean, but then again, his dad is Shaun of the Dead. I'm with it for now.
So he leaves. He leaves the vial in his hands. All of a sudden, we cut to this little tube turn blue, and it goes inside his bloodstream, and then you hear his heart racing. It goes. Then he goes. I feel like it's like an adrenaline rush.
Man, dude, if his dad wakes up and starts like handling business, he needs to have his homie Ned with him.
Oh shit!
I don't know the boy's name, but he needs to be a part of this.
He's from Hot Fuzz, right?
Like, he's from all of his fucking movies. He's a sidekick. If he's in this and
He's gotta be in it.
he's out there folding bitches, his boy needs to be on his side.
I love them in Shaun of the Dead with the shovel.
We're talking about Jared Padalecki is talking about being on the show now, apparently for season 5.
Oh shit! There you go. Get your homie some work.
Do you know who Jared Padalecki is? You're thinking I'm talking about the Hot Fuzz homie. I'm talking about Soldier Boy's boy from Supernatural, his brother.
Oh shit! I love Supernatural.
You know, I really never got into it, but I like both actors.
They fight chupacabras and mummies and vampires.
See, mucho chupacabra.
Mucho chupa la cabra.
But I don't know. Apparently he's gonna be in it. But if Shaun of the Dead's in it, Ned needs to be in it too.
It's like anything. If the hitman's in it, the zombie has to be in it too. And then Lacran too. He's part of the third member. Welcome to the family. So yeah, that was the ending of episode 4. What do you thought of it so far?
That episode really picked up.
A lot. You see the Homelander purging himself, which was kind of scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Now, Homelander without feelings. Watch out, Ryan. He's gonna whoop that ass.
And it's like, man, like the last season, nobody wanted to see the Nazi make it.
Oh yeah.
Once you were revealed to be a Nazi, it was over. But now we got like the absolute worst of the worst, like a straight up PDF file. And everyone's like, all right, but abortion though, like everyone's kind of okay with her. It's like,
That's
where's
hard.
the line drawn? And now Butcher's clearly a soup.
I hope they don't do that too much often because I'll be pissed. That's the one thing that turned me off from Moon Knight, man. The whole blackout crap.
And now Ryan is a big factor.
Yes.
And also, I didn't remember that they recast him. He's a twin.
Is
There's
he?
2 Ryans. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
one could go on vacation and come back.
Yeah. But whatever they end up doing with Ryan, it's going to be impactful on the story.
Because now he's going to have to pick between Butcher and Homelander.
Yeah. And Negan wants to drag him onto there.
Either kill him or weaponize him.
Yeah. He laid down the law on that one.
Because everybody's trying to get next to the popping head lady too, so she's a factor as well.
Dude, so many people in the fandom are thirsting on her, and you
I don't
know,
see it. I don't see it.
I don't, but like more power to you. You know, if you like that, awesome.
I guess I like the lady in power suits. That's what it is.
Sure.
It's the
Really,
new.
like the only one I kind of thirsted on was Starlight before.
I know, dude.
Cause now,
Osempric. Was it Osempric?
now
You need to get back on Lizzo.
she was, yeah, she needs to be poor again. Hmm.
Get
I
back
mean,
on Lizzo.
Kimiko's cute. Kimiko's cute,
She's growing on me.
but yeah, like I'm in Frenchie's boat that I'm just like, I'm okay.
Dude,
Also,
I
you
found
left out the
the
part where he left his partner ditched him because he's like, oh, what the hell? You killed my family, asshole.
oh yeah,
So he
yeah.
left, and that was everyone's biggest problem with this fucking season was that he was suddenly gay. Whatever he was bi, dude. All French people are bi. You
Goodbye.
can put that in our bio. I stand by that. All French people are bi. Whatever. You don't have animals in your country. You can
Yeah,
be bi. It's
Pokemon.
fine.
And I found the sign, and then I finally learned the sign language for the J. She went like this, and then she's like that.
You know what else?
Oh, Starbucks.
Can I teach you something?
Yeah, teach me something.
Boo. Shit.
Oh, everybody's learning. See, we said we're not educational.
Bullshit.
The letter of the world today is bullshit. There you go.
The
Everybody
word
go.
of the day is wow.
So yeah, so Yui's dad became a soup. Butcher is a soup. Blackout soup. Noir is not who we think he is because the showrunner already admitted it's not going to be him. Kind of sucks. You know what I'm talking about?
The one I said, yeah.
Yeah. Boo.
Yep, they're veering off of the comics to keep us in suspense.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really enjoy this, especially Homelander actually cutting loose
Yeah,
his
I mean,
his humanity.
he just really keeps proving himself to be a psychopath.
It's gonna be epic when he goes down for the final time.
Ryan's gonna kill him.
Ooh, you said Brian?
Mm-hmm.
I say it's gonna be Yui.
Huey's heart's not in it anymore.
I know, right? He just cares for his daddy.
I'm sticking to Ryan.
Comment below who's gonna. What the fuck is this? Thanks for joining. This is what he has to say. Slapping birds are. And butcher your name.
Don't let this distract you from the fact. You know, I would also develop such a ruse to distract from that fact. It's like when Fergie did it on stage, and all of a sudden nobody remembers the Black Eyed Peas, and there are 12 million fucking YouTube followers.
They just remember her black pinto beans. Guys, thank you for finding us and staying up with us. The live. We're going to Friday mornings, Thursday evenings. We call it the nightcap. Okay. continued saying that he did it when he met the Pope.
Who wouldn't?
I know, right? I would literally shit myself like, oh my god, it's you.
I mean, I would do it just to keep him away from my butthole. But
Okay. I know we're late. We're hey, you never know. He might like it.
I got no regrets, man.
I know regrets.
No, zero regrets.
No regrets here. Okay, we're getting into the weeds now. So yeah, guys, can't wait to see what happened with Butcher, and then the massacre is gonna happen next with Homelander. Who do you think is gonna go after first? You start killing the boys one by one. Who's gonna die first, Frenchie or? You got Milkman dying. You got A-Train dying. You got the whole 7 dying.
I still have yet to see our Iron Man, Victoria Newman's rival.
Yeah. So it's gonna be badass. We can't wait for episode 5. How many episodes is that? 8?
8.
Ocho.
Episode 5 has already dropped, so let's watch it.
There you go, guys. Next week we'll drop episode 5 in our thoughts and prayers on everybody got massacred by Homelander and people who's gonna get. All I know is gonna be next episode is gonna be bloody. There will be blood. Probably. On someone's hand. For the Hit City, I am Zombie Lucha Libre. This is and has been the Hitman and the Zombie Show.
Woo!
Thank you for coming along in this midnight ride. Till next time, much love and peace. Don't forget that Pool Month next week.